My brother's been annoying each time. This is our fourth time filming here. Fourth try, and he's interrupted or done something all four times. Well, three times. Okay, so this one's about NFL draft and eligibility. I want to touch on college basketball too. Swear to God, don't mess this up. Okay. So I'm saying, all right. So, like in my opinion, it needs to be 4 years. They need to have the player needs to go to college for 4 years. They need to have enough talent to get to the NFL, obviously, because you're not going to draft them. But then this is how I would draft my team, and I think this should really be how every team should draft a team, and should criteria. Good sportsmanship, so they're not going to walk off the field after a loss or something like that. Then they have good coachability, because why draft a player that doesn't want to listen to your coaches? Good leadership, because one day, even if he's not going to be because obviously as a rookie you're probably not going to be leading, but as you get 3, 4, 5 years in, you're going to be a leader of a team, because it might be 2 years, but it might be 4, 5, 6 years in, you're going to be leading a team. You're going to be one of the people who are going to be telling people, come on, you got to step up, stuff like that. But my opinion is that you should really also have interact with others and connect with others, so they're not just one of those people who go there, get it done, yell at people, and you gotta make sure they have a good work ethic. In my opinion, when I'm drafting a player, I would actually rather go look at also that support, the family, maybe meet him with some of his friends, so then I know, okay, does this guy have a good support group? So if he falls back on a time, will they be able to also help him bound up? And then also another thing is, if you get a lot of players on your team that are able to are going to do that, good leaders, they want to help others, then he's also going to have another support group there. If you fill your team with people who are not willing to help for the team, they're not going to buy into your cause, don't draft them too, or pick them up in free agency. I don't care how good they are. I'm not saying go get crap players with good coachability, interacts with others, good support group, are able to be coached, good leadership. Don't go get good players with all that. I would rather have a good player who I can easily coach, who I know will have good leadership, who has a good support group, who will be willing to buy into the team, so then if another player needs help, he can help them. Who has good talent also, I said that already, but and he's leadership and that stuff, and he doesn't have a bad record too. Then a great player who, okay, leadership, gonna kind of buy into the system, kind of is coachable, kind of interacts with others good, because really he's not gonna help the team that as much as that good player who works his heart out in practice and stuff in the game. So really, and you see all these guys like John Manziel. Yeah, he's a great player. But then again, who saw that when he was playing for the Browns? But then again, it is the Browns. So he didn't have any of that. So he wasn't helping the team at all, really, on the field, off the field, practicing. But Drew Brees, he's a great player. He's helped that community. Well, then he also came in at the right time and helped that community right after Katrina. But Aaron Rodgers to Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, all people who were probably willing to do anything with the team. I'm just listing them because even if you don't know sports, you probably do know Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, that. Cam Newton, I'm starting to see it, but then again, I'm a little biased on Cam Newton as an Alabama fan. I've seen another side of him that other people might not always see. And but you have players. trying to think about what else. Yeah, so like Marshawn Lynch, he's never touched a dollar of his contract money, which is about $45 million, I think, if I'm correct. So he's set, if you think about it, and he was smart enough. But if people are like, oh yeah, kind of going down, just putting him, saying like okay, yes, he's a great player, but he's not that good. Well, now all of us, like here, I still not comfortable always doing these, and I'm never gonna be good at this. But like he wasn't comfortable with the media. He just didn't like the media. Like, hey, another thing, Richard Sherman, I think it was that he almost got like a perfect GPA at Stanford, and he does all this stuff, and he's still labeled a thug. So there's really all this stuff because he self-proclaimed himself the best cornerback. In my opinion, if you got enough confidence in yourself to say you're the best cornerback in the league, and you are able to back that up, and then you have other stuff just to say, oh yeah, it's just not all on the field. I'm actually a good person. I would probably take that player who is that confident in himself that he thinks and he can back it up that he's one of the best at his position in the league. Not the guy who thinks he is and can't back it up, but no one's gonna hire him. But so really, in my opinion, needs to be 4 years in college, have good attributes like coachability, the interaction with others, good support group, leadership. Go away, Philip. And then like no criminal record, no NCAA violations or stuff, among other stuff. And then obviously, I think then you have like a good support group, and he's also willing to buy into the system. If a player's not willing to buy in, he's not going to help the team. Because if he's just trying to go on his own agenda, not the team's agenda, like he's just trying to go around trying to make sure he's the best, not the team is the best, he's not going to do anything good for your organization at all. So those things really I would look for as far as drafting.